Hey, Sarah O'Kelly here with Skipper's Review, and I'm with Darcy, also known as Darcizzle in the YouTube community and in the sport fishing community. So Darcy's been fishing around these local waters basically since she's a little tot, since you were like 3 years old. So now you are actually a full-time YouTuber, full-time fisherwoman. How's that turning out for you?
Posting about 3 or 4 videos a week and getting out there and fishing and just trying to provide tips and tricks, to the whole fishing community. And it's just, it gets better and better every year.
How is it being a woman in this sport? Because, I mean, let's face it, it is pretty much dominated by men. And are you being accepted into it?
Being a woman in the sport there's a lot of pros to it, and there's also a lot of cons. Males do. So I'm inspired to get out there and show females and show the industry that, like, not only can girls get out there and fish, but they can literally do everything the guys can do and better. You can do it better. You get a little bit of practice and you can be throwing cast nets, rigging your own hooks and doing all that good stuff. But I really think it comes from just being determined and hard work.
Do you feel like, did your dad have any influence in that, maybe? Or because you were also captain of like some running teams in school, and I feel like you've had this drive in you for quite a while.
Yeah, I've always feel like I've been a hard worker, even though I'm part of the what do you call the new phase? I forget, the millennials, right? But I'm considered one of those, but at the same time I feel like I'm not, because I am a hard worker. And yeah, my dad has definitely like inspired me to work hard. But not only that, just like all the negative comments you get and how social media can sometimes be like a negative space. Like that just pushes me to be better and work harder. And if somebody like says something and gets me down a little bit, that just inspires me to get out there and get back after it. Because honestly, like opinions are just opinions. Like me becoming like popular in this industry and becoming a YouTuber all happened with my current boyfriend Brian, and we have been together 6 years now. So honestly, this whole thing started with us together. I never started with any prior boyfriend or anything. So, but Brian is a huge supporter, and I honestly couldn't do this without him. He's a videographer. He's the one that's constantly filming and editing the videos, getting them up on YouTube. So it really is a team effort, and we would not be where we are today without being a team together.
What you do. But I did notice that you seem to be really connected with the fish. Like you dropped one and you're like apologizing that you were afraid you hurt the fish. And I also noticed that you tag some of the sharks. Yeah. So what is that about? What happens with that information when you tag the sharks, for instance?
So for the sharks, for instance, we just started doing that a couple months ago. So that's one of our recent videos that you watched. But the sharks is pretty cool. Anybody can do it. You can go on the NOAA program on their online site, and you can go there and register. It's pretty easy. You just email them, and they send you 3 shark tags to begin with. And once you receive those shark tags, they're just the normal dark tags. They're not like the acoustic tags, which they do have those as well. Hopefully we'll work up to that. But once you plug it in and you put it into the shark, if they're ever recaptured in the future, that tag number, they'll read it off, and then they'll send that information to NOAA. So then whoever recaptured that shark will get the measurements on them and see how much they've grown or where they're located at from where the original capture was. So it's pretty cool, because the sharks that we have tagged are juvenile sharks, and hopefully those sharks are going to grow up to be real big and then eventually be caught somewhere else along the eastern coast of the United States or somewhere cool. So NOAA just uses that research, to learn more about the sharks in our waters. We're trying to get more involved in the veterans communities and trying to take veterans fishing, because they're huge. They're huge to our country over here. But not only that, like travel. The whole focus of our channel is fish, dream, inspire. So we want to inspire all you guys to follow your tropical fishing dreams, or maybe not even tropical, whatever dreams you're after. Get out there and do it. You can do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it.
I know your brother is in the Marines. How is he doing?
My brother is doing great, actually. So he is training to become an aircraft mechanic. So I spoke to him yesterday, and he has like a big test coming up, so he's got to study for that. And he's doing good, other than he is really sick with mono. I guess living in close quarters with the other Marines, like he's been sick ever since he went to boot camp since October. So earlier this week he went to the doctor, and they gave him like 12 different kinds of meds. So hopefully he's on the mend, but he's doing okay.
He made it through boot camp.
He made it through boot camp. Yep. And then he had to go to, after boot camp, he went to North Carolina, and they do more like training out there for 5 weeks. So he completed that too, and now he's officially in school. So
Okay, Darcy, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing more of your stuff up on YouTube.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on the Skipper's Review. And yeah, we look forward to collaborating more in the future. And thank you so much for following along. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks.